All right, y'all, so I've watched a couple of tutorials on this. I'm just gonna take little tidbits from each one. I'm not doing anybody's exact method, and I'm gonna be using the products that I have here at home. So I'm gonna go ahead and separate the front of my hair from the middle and the back. Now I'm gonna take my wet brush and I'm gonna use that to get any bumps or kinks out of the middle part of my hair. A lot of girls that I saw used Eco Styler gel, and I'm not gonna use the Eco Styler gel, so I'm gonna use the Curly Kids gel, and this is the gel that I actually use on my kids' hair. I'm just going with a gut feeling on this one. Like, it seems like it's just a tad more lightweight than the Eco Styler. It might not be. Now I'm not gonna apply it down around where my edges are, because that's where I'm gonna actually put my edge control. But the gel in the center is actually gonna just lay everything in like the core part of my head down for me. Now that that's applied, I'm gonna brush through one more time to distribute that product with my paddle brush. Before I set where I want my ponytail to be, I am going to go ahead and apply my edge control to the back. And my edge control of choice is the Cantu Shea Butter Extra Hold Edge Stay Gel. It's very firm and it's also very moisturizing. Like, it almost turns into kind of like a grease after it's been on your hair for a while. I'm just kind of scooping it out with my fingertips, and then I'm taking it and I'm just kind of applying it to the nape of my neck. And then I'm gonna go in with my hard bristle brush and I'm gonna go ahead and brush the back part of my hair in place. And then I'm also gonna do the same thing around the sides of my hair. And then if I feel a bump forming anywhere, I just run that wet brush right back through it, my paddle brush through it, and then go right back over top with my harder bristle brush. Yeah, I saw people using so many different brushes, and I'm just gonna use two. Now that I have that nice and sleek, I'm going to go ahead and tie it down with my first elastic bands. So now I'm going to do the front. I actually pressed my edges before I started this style, just to kind of lay everything down. You know, from showering and stuff, things had started to revert. Now, some people pull the hair back and then double tie this on top. I don't think I want to do that. I think that's going to add too much stress to my hair. I'm actually going to undo what I just did. And I am again going to take some of that gel. Not a lot of gel on top at all. Just because I don't want my hair to revert too much, but just like a little thin coating. Now I'm going to take my edge control and then I'm just going to kind of go around. And then I'm going to take my hard bristle brush and just brush everything into place. Now I'm just going to kind of comb everything straight back for now, and then I will come back to my baby hairs at the end. And I think that this ponytail is going to be a lot sleeker on pressed and or blown out hair. However, if you don't want to use a lot of heat, like for example me pressing my edges. That was just a personal preference for me. I'm not too worried about heat damage because I plan on actually cutting my hair again very soon in the near future. If you're a little bit worried about heat damage on your hair, definitely choose a heatless route. I had a couple bumps, so I went back through it with my paddle brush, and now I'm going back over it again with this isn't really a hard brush, it's more like a medium. My hair is nice and smooth. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put that elastic back in place. Yeah, so that's how everything is looking so far. Combing through your ponytail might pull the tightness out of your pony, so be careful with that. If you need to brush it through, kind of hold it at the base so that you don't lose the tightness of your ponytail. Now I'm gonna go ahead and braid my hair in. Now a lot of people did a feed-in method with this. I am not doing a feed-in method. I am just using one pack of hair, and I'm using the 100% Carnecolon hair, and this is in the color number 2. It's all like one length. There's no taper to it. I'm gonna take this elastic off. In order to get it kind of like tapered, I'm just gonna separate it, just kind of offset it, you know, like that, to where it kind of tapers down. Let's see if that works. And now I'm just gonna take a wide tooth comb and comb through the hair. Dang, this hair is so much more tangled than I thought it was gonna be. What I am gonna do, now that I have it rebundled in the way I would like it, is I'm gonna take another little elastic, and I'm going to, so look what I'm doing. I'm gonna take this elastic like this. See how I have the elastic on either side? All I did was take the elastic in my hand like this and sit the hair on top. And then once I do that, I'm gonna take this part and I'm gonna reach underneath and grab and kind of make a, y'all see what I did? So I literally just took my ponytail down and re-smoothed it. It just didn't have it as slick as it was looking. Only thing I did differently off camera was I took this skinny rat tail comb and just kind of combed through any bumps because the paddle brush wasn't getting it. I think the paddle brush is necessary, but I would say go in with the paddle brush first to do the bulk of the work, and then kind of fine tune it with the skinniest comb you have, and then go back over top and smooth it with your harder bristle brush. I'm gonna just change the elastic because this little one that I tried to be cute with is not, this ain't it. Y'all see what I did there? Cool. All right, so now as you can see, I'm just gonna take this, I'm just gonna wrap my ponytail. I just need it wrapped one time, Lord. Okay, so now my ponytail is tight, secure, and we are wrapped. So I'm gonna take a little bit of my hair and a third of the braided hair, and I'll make sure I have a little bit of mine and a little bit of the Carnecolon in each section. Let me just put that together and keep it clumped like that. And now I just need to make 2 more sections, so I'm going to do that now. So it's a little bit of my hair in each section, and it's a little bit of the braided hair in each section. Oh, I didn't even take out a piece to wrap. I'll take it from here. This section is a little bit bigger. So now that that is done and ready to go, we are just going to start the braiding process. I hope it's not blurry when I turn around, y'all. We're gonna start braiding. I'm just gonna turn around to the front and finish braiding from the side now that we've reached almost to my shoulder. That way I can kind of see what I'm doing as I get towards the end. Two of the pieces are actually going to taper off, like they're starting to taper off now. This third and this third, and see how big this one is? Now that the other 2/3 are disappearing, I'm just gonna separate this one now into 3 and just keep the braid going. And my hair is not staying quite as sleek as I had hoped. I can already see little wispies and little flyaways starting to curl up, but I don't even mind because this Kernekalon hair is kind of like it's kind of like a natural texture, like as if I had a blowout. And now I'm actually gonna run in here and get a rubber band and tie a rubber band on the end, and then I'm gonna dip the remainder of this in some boiling water. I pretty much just dipped the end in boiling water. I ain't show y'all that because the water was boiling. It was already hot downstairs. I didn't want to bring it up here. So that little strand that I left out, I am going to incorporate a little bit of hairspray. And the hairspray that I am using is the Sebastian Hair Shaper. And the first thing I'm gonna do is just kind of spray this little piece, wrap it around, and spray that just a little bit. And now I'm just going to wrap that piece. And I'm just wrapping it tight as I can. I don't even think I need a bobby pin. I think it just is staying in place. I am gonna take a little bit of that hairspray though and kind of spray. Now for my edges, I'm gonna pull a little bit of hair out on the sides. And I'm also gonna take my edge brush All right, so now that those are out, I'm gonna take some more of that Cantu edge control. And I like to apply the edge control directly to my edges instead of applying it on the brush. And then I will go in with the brush. Now for these little pieces of hair that's like wisping up, I am actually going to like kind of curl those a little bit with the flat iron. And yeah, y'all, that looks like that is it. So I know that I closed the video out last night, but I just wanted to let y'all know that I actually redid the ponytail this morning because when I slept on it, my hair, because it was so soft, it did not stay as smooth and intact, and even the braid did not stay as intact as it was when I finished it last night. But I was able to get it kind of tighter today. But I will tell you, this is easy to redo. It still only took me about 10 minutes to redo it. This time when I braided it down, I actually smoothed my hair. Like I took my paddle brush and took my ponytail and brushed it all in together before separating it into 3 pieces to braid. And then I secured my braid really tight all the way down, and this is how it is looking the next day. Still really cute, very natural. It's giving Tomb Raider, it's giving Kim K, it's giving Sade. If you do try this style and you feel like it didn't hold up overnight, girl, just take that thing down and redo it. Let me go stand on this side of the bed so y'all can see like how far down it really comes. So can y'all see? yeah, so I just wanted to show y'all what it was looking like, how far down it comes. It's just as polished today as it was yesterday. Got the baby hairs popping, got a little makeup on, so it zhuzhed it up just a little bit, and yeah, it's looking cute. So tell me what y'all think in the comments down below. I hope when you try this that it's quick and easy for you, and I hope this tutorial was helpful. I will also link the tutorials that I referenced down below. I just kind of did a combination of different techniques for mine. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all next week.